After spending part of the week in a deep freeze, we are thawing this weekend. Molly Rosenblatt will join us in just a few minutes to talk about our next chance at ice and snow. But we all know the warmth comes with a price, and sometimes that comes in the form of water damage. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield joins us now to talk about how to help protect from that damage, and these can be easy fixes.
Yes, Natalie, they are. I mean, ideally, you completely winterize your house back in the fall, but we all know life gets in the way, so we've got some quick fixes so that simple faucets like this don't become your worst enemy. In Minnesota terms, this day can simply be described as
warm.
Cy and Lucy are enjoying a winter day with fewer accessories.
Feels like one of the winter days that you don't need to wear gloves or anything.
As much fun as to be had on a day like this, their dad knows there's also business to tend to.
We're trying to keep a dry basement, and we're trying to keep those soils from getting saturated where they could expand and cause foundation problems. Pretty sure that was an insurance claim. Yes.
Reuben Saltzman is a home inspector. He says black corrugated pipes you often see leading underground from the sump pump are dangerous.
And it wanted to pump water out of here, but it had nowhere to go.
Exhibit A.
Right before you get a big thaw like this, big melt, it'd be a good idea to disconnect that. Just let that water discharge to the outside and go onto the lawn and run downhill or whatever.
He says wide open pipes like these should be just fine. And so should outdoor faucets that have pipes going deep into the wall.
But you have the other type where it points down.
But these short ones,
it's important to winterize those.
Can be dicey.
You may end up with a problem as soon as things start getting warm, because the faucet may have frozen and burst, but it may not actually be leaking inside the house.
If you do have these faucets, there's a quick inside fix. Saltzman says to flip the water off to the outdoor spigots.
That could be a quick flip that could save a lot of money.
That's exactly it.
And don't forget about the gutters.
And you've got a lot of melt coming off the roof. All that water is going to be coming down here, and we've got a nice extension taking that water out past the edge of the landscape edging.
Just a few ways to prepare for the beautifully
warm
weather. That's what he says, getting the water away from the foundation, that is key. Now, you may be thinking right now, what about ice dams? Well, WCCO has you covered. Just go to our website, WCCO.com, and we've got some information on how to avoid those.
All right, great reminders and tips. Thank you, Susan Elizabeth.